Coming to you from Annapolis, Maryland, home of the U.S. Naval Academy, the sailing capital of the world, home of the world's largest crab feast, and 4 signers of the Declaration of Independence. This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, a daily roundup of local news that you can use, including local sports, local events, local opinion, and local weather from DMV Weather. Now here's your host, publisher of Eye on Annapolis, John Frenaye.
And good morning. It is Wednesday, February 7th. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. As expected today, Anne Arundel County Public Schools are all on a 2-hour delay. Many of the private schools are as well, and Anne Arundel County Community College will be opening up at 10 a.m. In a follow-up to a story we did the other day about a pornographic child sex tape that was making the rounds, police in Alabama say that 44-year-old Jermaine Moore turned himself into the Millbrook police yesterday morning. He's charged with sexual assault of a child, distribution of video depicting the assault, and first-degree criminal sexual misconduct. The victim has been located, and she is safe. Moore is also wanted in Detroit, where prosecutors say that he has sexually assaulted 3 young girls. The video that was circulating on Facebook and other social media sites across the country and actually the world shows a young girl performing oral sex on an adult. Police are warning that if you do come across that video, shares of it, even in outrage, could result in charges of distribution of child pornography. Delete the video, report it to your ISP or to the social media platform. An Arnold teenager has been charged with manslaughter after beating his 72-year-old grandmother last fall. Back in October of 2017, Anne Arundel County Police responded to the 1200 block of Taylor Avenue in Arnold, and they found that Joel Johnson Liphart, a 19-year-old male, got into an argument in the residence and began assaulting his family members. During the assault, he ended up injuring his 72-year-old grandmother, Dorothea Hoagland. She was taken to shock trauma in Baltimore, treated for her injuries, and subsequently died 12 days later. The medical examiner did do an autopsy on Mrs. Hoagland and pended the final cause and manner upon review of her medical treatment records. Upon this information, Anne Arundel County Police obtained an arrest warrant for Johnson Liphart for second-degree assault. On October 26th, he was arrested and was committed to Shepherd Enoch Pratt Hospital. In late January, the medical examiner did rule Mrs. Hoagland's death a homicide. Working with the state's attorney's office, Anne Arundel County Police were able to obtain an indictment, and he was indicted with involuntary manslaughter in regards to the death of his grandmother. He is currently being held without bond, and Mrs. Hoagland's death marks the 14th homicide for Anne Arundel County in 2017. The Maryland Department of Health has confirmed that the first influenza-associated pediatric death has occurred in the state this flu season. Pediatric deaths are required to be reported to the health department, but the department is not able to discuss any specifics of the individual cases, such as where the county was, the age, the sex, or anything of the victim. Dr. Howard Haft, the Deputy Secretary for Public Health Services, said, "Influenza is an extremely serious and sometimes deadly disease, and this flu season has been proven to be particularly severe." Public health officials in Maryland began noticing an increase in the flu in mid to late December and are warning the public to take measures to prevent getting the flu and especially getting a flu shot. If you would like some more tips on how to avoid the flu, deal with the flu, and prevent the flu, head on over to eyeonannapolis.net. There is a great article by our friends at Evolve Medical Clinics and Dr. Friedman, and he confirms what we just heard from the state, that he is seeing an uptick and we still have some more time to go. BG&E just launched its free mobile app for customers. It will allow customers to easily access all of their account information, including your energy usage, energy savings day credits, peak rewards, alerts. You get preferences, you can make payments, you can review your history, your data usage. You can view a bill, sign up for e-billing, report power outages, manage multiple accounts. You can do everything on the app now. BG&E is finally coming into the 21st century, and that app is available on the Apple Store or on Google Play. The National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory through 10 a.m. this morning. Freezing rain and sleet is expected, with accumulations of up to an inch of sleet and 1/10 of an inch of ice. They say that motorists can expect slick roads before noon, and there may be a refreeze a little bit later this evening, but We do know that Annapolis is kind of difficult to predict, so we have George Young from DMV Weather, and he will give us the scoop on our local weather forecast there. And coming up in a little bit, we've got Kevin Chaney from ShellBack Sports, and apparently he has just woken up from his Super Bowl hangover because we didn't have anything from him on Monday. But we've got something for him on Wednesday. Stick around. Do you have an Amazon Echo? You know, the Hey Alexa gadget in your house. Well, she just became more efficient and more helpful with the addition of the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. You can enable the skill in the app by searching for Eye on Annapolis or Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, and then simply say, Alexa, play Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Whenever you want to hear the latest local news, local sports, local events, and local weather, she's right there for you. You can even add it to your flash brief and get your world, national, regional, and now local news read to you while you're in the shower. But if that's how you use Alexa, well, let's just keep that between us. Give it a shot and check it out.
This is Maryland. The weather can be nearly unpredictable. We've got George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis to sort it all out.
Hey everyone, this is George from DMV Weather with your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, February 7th. And as expected, another day, another delay for schools in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County as more very light mixed precipitation is falling across the area this morning. Overall, this is just another low-end, near non-event as was forecast, but the timing of it this morning is just enough to possibly cause some slick spots on roadways out there before a changeover to all rain for all locations on the map later this morning. Off and on rain is expected to last for much of the day. Then after the storm passes, temps will go down into the 20s later tonight and in the overnight hours, so we'll have to watch out for more slick roadways very late tonight into Thursday morning. And yes, that means we'll even have to watch out for potentially more school delays on Thursday morning. The rest of the week weather-wise will be dry and cold Thursday, followed by dry and near average on Friday with temps in the 40s. Then we'll see yet another storm system move close or into the region on Saturday, bringing more rain showers and what looks to be a cloudy and wet overall weekend for the region. So start to make plans now for indoor activities Saturday and Sunday and hope somehow it works out for the better. Okay, that's it for us today. Make sure you download our free weather app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store on all of your devices by searching for DC MDVA Weather, and also follow us on our website at dmvweather.com or on Twitter or Facebook so you can always stay weather informed. This is George Young of DMV Weather with your Annapolis forecast. Stay safe out there, and remember, whatever the weather outside, have fun and be safe.
I'm Sean ONeal, your local RBC Wealth Management Advisor. When you choose to work with me, you'll have access to a worldwide network of financial products and services only available from a leading global institution. RBC's international reputation for physical strength and stability, world-class capabilities, and corporate values is unique in the financial services industry. I also recognize the importance of reinvesting in the communities in which we live and work, and I'm committed to serving my clients by building long-term relationships based on trust, integrity, and confidence. I look forward to helping you with your wealth management needs. Call me, Sean ONeal, today at 410-573-6723 for a complimentary consultation.
RBC Wealth Management, a division of RBC Capital Markets, LLC. Member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. If you're looking for local sports, it's right here, right now on the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief.
Hey guys, Kevin here from ShellBack Sports, bringing you all the county sports action, starting with boys varsity basketball. Annapolis beat North County in a close one, 53-51. Broadneck and Meade played another one down to the wire, with Broadneck prevailing 55-52. And Old Mill beat Arundel 56-40. Jumping over to girls varsity basketball, Broadneck was at Meade, but Meade dominated 80-36. Old Mill defended their home court and beat Arundel 77-53. South River traveled to Glen Burnie and prevailed 43-30. And North County decimated Annapolis 58-20. Maryland basketball action picks back up tonight after a close win Sunday against Wisconsin. The Terps travel up to Penn State to face the Nittany Lions. Tip-off is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. That's all I got for you today. Make sure you're checking me out on Facebook at ShellBack Sports and check me out on Twitter at KChaney Sports.
Thanks for listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. If you like what you heard, make sure to tell your friends and colleagues about it. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find much more. Be sure to check out our other weekly podcast, The Maryland Crabs. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.